Welcome to Amazon Web Service tutorial series. In this video, you'll learn about Amazon S3 simple operations through the web console and the command line interface. Create, list, delete object, and delete bucket. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and let's get started. What is Amazon S3? AWS S3. S3 stands for Simple Storage Service. S3 offers highly versatile, reliable, and inexpensive object storage that is great of data storage and backups. It is also commonly used as a part of a larger AWS production processes, including through the storage of script, template, and log files. Before getting started though, here are some prerequisites. You should already have an AWS account and already know how to log in through Web Console. You should also download AWS Command Line Interface CLI tool and can learn with the AWS command. Lastly, you have created and downloaded an IAM and as a credential and set up a credential under .aws/credential. First, we'll learn how to create an S3 bucket for Web Console and also how to upload a sample file to Web Console. First, we'll log in through Amazon Web Service and search for S3, and there will come up with AWS S3. Next, we'll click Create a Bucket and we'll try to go through the process. First, we need to fill out bucket name. And we have an option to choose the region, so we'll choose that. There are a few other options such as how to create a permissions and destinations and then etc. You can also add a tag. Once you're ready, there, and then create a bucket. And when you refresh the page with the button, it will show up with the bucket. Now let's try to add a file. Click Add a File button and then browse to your file and then just hit it Upload. And then after that, you should see your file there. And then simple process as that. Next, we'll learn how to create an S3 bucket and upload the file through AWS CLI command line interface. We'll open a console terminal window and we'll type AWS S3 ls. They will list out all the buckets we have in AWS S3. Then we'll type S3 mb and S3 high column / and whatever the bucket name when I created. So the bucket is created now. Then when you do AWS S3 ls again, it will show up our new bucket. Now let's try to list out what is in the content. So we'll just type the bucket name and the same ls command, and it should show whatever it is there. Right now it should be empty. When we go to the web console, we can now see the newly created bucket. It should show up there, but there should be no file there. Now we have one sample file called readme.md file. The content doesn't matter, but we'll try to use this to copy to our newly created bucket. The command is AWS S3 cp. So we type AWS S3 cp and then the current directory in local, and then we specify the bucket path. And that will be good enough to copy the file there. So when you type AWS S3 ls and with the bucket name, it should show up our file there. That's it. And we can check from the web console. Once it's created, Once a file is created and bucket is created, it's also important to know how to clean up. So you can remove the files and then remove the bucket. Let's learn how to do that from the web console. First thing is when you go to the console and then try to click the bucket and try to delete, it will not let you do that if it is not empty. So you already see the message like that. So what do? First thing is we need to empty the directory or the bucket first. So we go there and we'll select and we'll select the delete, and then we need to delete the object first by typing permanent delete. That will clean up our directory, our bucket. Then we can go finally delete the bucket by going to the bucket and type the name of the bucket, and then click. After that, once you type name, delete bucket. That's it. Now let's learn how to delete S3 bucket and also the file from AWS CLI. There are two different commands. One is for RV, that's for removing the bucket, and RM, that's removing a file or files. When you type AWS S3 and RM, that's for removing a file, that will not be the command we want to use. Let's try with the RB first. We'll try to specify the bucket name. Since the bucket is not empty, you'll get a message like that, just like from the web console. So firstly, we need to try to empty the bucket first. So we'll type AWS S3 RM, that's for removing file, and then we'll copy the name of the file and then path, and then we'll type, and then this should delete. Now, when you try to delete the bucket again, with the AWS S3 RB and bucket name, that should remove our bucket. Now if you go to the web console, and then we should see that it's no longer there. Great. That's it. I hope you like watching this video and be sure to like it.